Welcome back to The Sauce, live here in New York City. Last week, our next guest was the latest contestant to be sent home from American Idol. He's also the biggest thing to happen to Dread since Whoopi Goldberg. Everybody give it up for Jason Castro. What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah, well, a whole lot.
Well, actually,
you know,
a whole lot.
A lot's been going on in your life, but we'll get into all of it. But it almost felt like you were relieved that it was over. Is that true?
I felt pretty relieved. You know, I was trying to make as far as I could, but you know, the night of, when we were finding out the results, I was just thinking about the next week, and I was like, they're about to add another song. I can't even keep up with two.
Neither can Paula,
and they want
apparently.
us to go home. So then that night, when they told me I was going home, I was like, all right, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
At what point does it change, like, where it's just like, you know what, I've made it as far as I wanted to?
It wasn't even a matter of as far as I wanted to, but almost as far as I was capable of. Because, like, you know, all my work was just getting kind of mediocre because the time, the way I do things, I couldn't keep up.
Right.
And so that's no fun doing stuff that's not as good as you could be. You know.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Well, it's a huge thing that you have to go through every day. But did you ever think, like, you know what, I'm definitely gonna win this? Was there a point?
No. No way.
No, why not? I mean, you were one of the favorites.
Well, I mean, like, when I first tried it, I didn't know if I was going to be on the jokes or if I was going to be real. So I didn't know if I could sing yet. I was like, we'll see. And I don't know, once I started going, you know, and I realized I was getting a lot of support. I was like, maybe I have a chance.
Yeah. And I think one thing that made you stand out a little bit was that you're also a musician, and you started out as a drummer. Is that right? Yeah.
True. All my life, I only started playing guitar like 3 years ago.
Wow.
And singing after that, like, I've been singing like 2 years. So it's really all new to me.
Wow. Well, you're doing a great job. You also have a band, right?
I had a band. I played drums in. That was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
That was my love before, and then.
But no more now. It's Jason Castro, solo artist.
Something like that.
And another interesting thing about him, maybe you guys can tell, is his hair, right? It's a little different. How long have you been growing it?
I mean, I haven't cut my hair in like 6 years, but they've been in dreads for almost 4 now.
4 years.
Yeah.
Wow. And I heard that you learned how to dread them online.
Yeah. You know, when I was a senior in high school and I kind of had long hair and I was bored with it, I was just going to shave it off. And someone was like, why don't you do dreads? I was like, So, you know, I did what I always do, got on the internet. Yeah. What do you know? They have step-by-step.
Here it is. Did you ever think about cutting it, like starting in?
Yeah, every day.
Every day?
No, I wake up, because I'm always kind of like, I like to do new things, you know, and so I'm always kind of like, hey. But then I'm like, no, because the thought of having to do my hair or anything, I like just waking up and going.
Yeah, well, people know you from it now anyway. But you made it to the top 4, which is a huge thing. It's nothing to frown on. It's a great thing. I was number 13 and I got a job, so you're all right. But top 4, like Chris Daughtry was number 4. So do you feel like you're in a good position to do it?
I feel like I'm in a great position. You know, I just came out hoping maybe people could see me and if they like me. You know, I feel like some people like me, so you know, I think I got enough support that I could, you know, put out some music.
Absolutely. Now, what do you think attached your fans to you, like, immediately? Because it's like you had an immediate fan base.
I think I was just something really different than's ever been on, and you know, just a change. You know, you see something new, and I think people like it. And I don't know, I wasn't like everybody else singing wise, and I just put my heart into everything, and I think that's what makes connection. You know.
Absolutely. And now that it's all over, you get to go on tour, which is really cool. You get to see everybody. But what are your plans after the tour?
I mean, I just want to make some music somewhere. We'll
keep it moving.
We'll see wherever that is. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. And you had an interesting choice that I think has never been done before on American Idol. You said it was a Bob Marley song, but it's like an Eric Clapton song, right?
No, he redid it
first, but Bob Marley, didn't he?
Bob Marley wrote that.
Bob Marley wrote that?
Eric Clapton covered it.
You the man. Yeah. Jason, thanks so much for stopping by. Jason Castro, everybody. The man. Got to keep things moving. Over to my homeboy, Steven.
I swear to God, I thought Eric Clapton wrote that. I really did, Jared.
It's all good.
All right, we're midway through the Sauce 6-pack of songs getting the most radio play. In at number 3 is an artist who really wants to know what you think of her debut album. Submit your thoughts to JordanSparks.com. And if you're picked, you'll be featured on her website. There's Jordan at number 3 with No Air.